What is up? What is up, everybody? Let's go to the Discord real quick. Pop over there, drop some notifications, let everybody know we're live. Toss a few out over there. And then let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get chat pulled up on my end. Who got first today? What's up? Yo, welcome. Alright, chat pulled up. There we go. Brian coming in second. Almost got first. Almost got first, Brian. What's up, dude? You were close. You were close. I'll give you that. You were close. Sanchez, what's up, dude? You're on time today. Sanchez on time today. What's up, Kate? Welcome. Craig, what's up, dude? So today, guys, today we are going to be talking about sticking with the discomfort. That is what I've got in store for you today. Sticking with the discomfort. We all know acceptance is the way to go. We all know that when these negative intrusive thoughts and these intense anxious symptoms are there, the way to go, the way to retrain your brain is to stick with them instead of mentally starting to fight with them, trying to figure out the thoughts, figure out the feelings, all the worry, right? We know that's the way to go. You know that's the way to go if you've been here for a while. But where do people get tripped up? They get tripped up because that does involve embracing some discomfort. It's not exactly the funnest process in the world. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Going to be a good one. Let's see. Who else we got in chat? Ronnie, what's up, Ronnie? Jay Andrews says ninth. Okay. Well, maybe next time. You get him next time. Don't worry about it. Wonder Bro, what's up, Herb? What's up, Joseph? What's up, Miller? Mike? Yo, 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 welcome. Oh man, I need this today, brother. Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned, because we're going to get started in just a minute. Let's see. Exactly where are we at? Chat's filling up fast today, so we may not have to wait that long. While we do wait, though, let me go ahead and drop the link to the Discord, get that out of the way. Anybody who wants to join us over on the Discord can feel free to do so. Honestly, the best way to get notifications for the live streams, not going to lie to you, sometimes that YouTube notification bell just doesn't work. While we wait, before we get started here, guys, on the topic of today's stream, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get that out of the way. Let's see, what else we got here? Made a mistake yesterday? You made a mistake yesterday? Is that what we're talking about? Alright, let's see. Alright, guys. Alright. Chat. This is my issue. I can now stick it out for a bit longer than normal, but my thoughts race at that point, and I lose it and bolt. So you're talking more about a situational kind of deal. You're talking about staying in a situation that makes you uncomfortable. Don't worry, we're going to talk about it all today. We're going to talk about sticking with negative intrusive thoughts rather than trying to control them. Right? We're going to talk about sticking with physical symptoms. We're going to talk about sticking with difficult situations. We are going to talk about it today. Right? That's what we're going to talk about. Let's go ahead and get started, actually, because chat is pretty much full. So let's do it, guys. Let's jump right into it. So, title of today's stream, Anxiety Recovery, Sticking with the Discomfort. That is what we're going to be talking about today. I will address any questions after the point of the stream. So, sticking with, right? Sticking with the discomfort. Now, if you've been here for a while, you are already very well aware of what our objective is with anxiety recovery. You are already very, very well aware that when these negative intrusive thoughts come, we don't try to control them. We don't try to argue with them. We don't log into our thinking mind and try to debunk them or persuade them. Nothing like that. You're already well aware that when we have these physical symptoms, we don't get up into the thinking mind again and try to fight with them. This won't happen. This won't happen. What if this, we don't do any of this mental worry with the thoughts, with the feelings. We do what Dr. Claire Weeks called see it right through. You're already well aware of that. If we're talking about a situation, maybe you're in a situation that you shouldn't avoid, but you feel the need to avoid, you feel the need to escape because you have this anxiety, you have these symptoms, you have these thoughts, you have these feelings, right? You're already well aware that we see that right through. Dr. Claire Weeks called it see it right through. So if you've been here for a while, you already know, right? You already know how to retrain your brain. You already know right? How to see this anxiety through. You already know what our goal is, what our objective is. Now, what does that take? Right? What does that take? That takes embracing discomfort because it's not the funnest process in the world. So if you've got a negative intrusive thought and you have dedicated to retraining your brain, you're no longer going to give that importance. That's still going to cause physical symptoms, right? It's still going to cause anxiety. A lot of people, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but some people for some reason don't realize that when you're in the process of retraining your brain, it's not exactly the funnest process in the world. There is going to be some discomfort. There is going to be some anxiety or a lot of anxiety, right? There is going to be some negative intrusive thoughts or a lot of negative intrusive thoughts. There is going to be discomfort. So a lot of people, they know what to do, but it's quick to back out. They know what to do, but when the thoughts come, just an example, when the thoughts come or the symptoms come, right? They're quick to turn away and go back to old habits. They log in up here doing the worry, the fighting, the worry, the fighting, the worry, the fighting, right? So a lot of people know what needs to be done. It's not a matter of trying to explain what needs to be done. A lot of people know when these thoughts come, fuck it. These feelings come, fuck it. See it right through. Don't get up here and try to figure it all out, right? A lot of people know that. But where they get caught up is actually doing it. And I believe that's because there is discomfort involved. There is discomfort involved, right? So when we've got that thought, we want to so badly figure it out. When we've got that thought, we want to so badly investigate, right? We don't want to see the discomfort right through. But here's the ironic thing, whether we're talking about accepting thoughts and just chalking them up, as a thought instead of trying to figure it out. Here's the thing about accepting symptoms instead of running away from symptoms. Here's the thing about accepting uncomfortable situations. Whatever your trigger might be, here's the thing. That requires discomfort, right? That requires a level of discomfort. But also, here's another thing for you. Either way you go, either way you go, you're going to hit discomfort. Either way you go, you're not going to be feeling it. Right? You can continue going back to the bad old habits. You can continue logging into your thinking mind with the worry, the persuading, the debating. You can continue doing that for a very long time. And you do that because you get some sort of comfort out of it. It might not be much, but you think you're going to get some sort of comfort out of it. Maybe you get a little bit of reassurance. Maybe you think you might get reassurance. Whatever the case may be, you get up here and you do this with the thoughts and the feelings and the situations rather than using acceptance because you think there's going to be something to gain from it. You think if you get up here, do the mental fighting, do the mental arguing, persuading, debating with these thoughts, feelings, and situations, that you're going to have something to gain from it. You're going to gain some sort of comfort, some sort of reassurance. You do it because it's a habit, and you do it because you don't want to face the discomfort. But I'm here to tell you today that either way you go, you're going to face discomfort. Why not go the right way? And that sounds very cliche. Wonder Bro, how could you come on here and say, look, I mean, what's the point? Why not go the right way? You're going to suffer either way, right? But that is what I'm doing, right? That might sound super cliche, and that might sound kind of stupid to some of you, but that is the ultimatum that I'm giving you here. That is what I'm telling you. You are obviously in a place that you don't want to be. Right? You want to recover, you want to heal, you want to retrain your brain, correct? Is that correct? Absolutely, that is correct, right? And what I'm telling you, no matter how cliche it sounds, what I'm telling you is that you're going to have to face discomfort either way. If you continue doing all this bullshit, right, that's got you where you are, it's not fun. That's why you're here, because you want help. That's why you're here, because you want to retrain your brain. Right? So either way you go, you're going to have to face discomfort. You can either continue doing the bad habits that put you here to begin with. That's going to be uncomfortable, right? You can go the accepting route. You can practice acceptance. You can greet these thoughts, these feelings, these situations without getting up here. Just little short accepting reminders. Instead of doing the investigating, just, say, fuck it. It is what it is, right? And see it right through, as Dr. Claire Weeks called it. You can go that route and you can make long-lasting changes. You can heal. You can retrain your brain. You can be the person you want to be. Or you can continue going the old route. Either way, there's going to be some discomfort. Nobody wants to live like this, right? The way that you're currently living. Nobody wants to live that way, right? Nobody wants to live that way. So you can go that route and you're going to have to face discomfort. Or you can go the right route and you're going to have to face discomfort. But going the right route is going to lead you to the life that you want to live. So a lot of people, when faced with the choice, do I accept Do I dedicate to this thing? When these thoughts and feelings come, do I stop logging up here and doing all the fighting with it? Or do I just accept it? A lot of people, when faced with that choice, the title of the stream, sticking with the discomfort, a lot of people, when faced with that choice, they cave. They cave, and that's understandable. I understand that it takes practice. Nobody's perfect. I get that. But when faced with that choice, a lot of people do tend to cave, and they continue to cave, and it's because they have to face discomfort. They start to realize that accepting these thoughts and feelings, the anxiety doesn't go away immediately, right? But I'm here to tell you, and again, I know this sounds really cliche, but either way you go, you're going to have to face discomfort. If you continue doing this mental blah, 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 right, with these thoughts and feelings, instead of seeing it through, instead of just having a thought and saying, there's that thought, it is what it is, and allowing it to be, if you continue doing all this up here, what we call second fear, what we call worry, right, you're going to be miserable. Either way, you're going to have to face discomfort. And you're here because you want a new way of living. You're here because you want to retrain your brain. So I say to you, right, if you're one of those people that tend to cave when you have to face the discomfort, and believe me, we've all been there, but if you're one of those people that tend to cave when you face the discomfort that comes along with acceptance, right, and that discomfort won't last forever. That discomfort won't last forever. Your brain will catch up, your brain will learn. But if you're one of those people that cave when you face that discomfort, I got to give you a question. I got to ask you a question. Which is worse? Let's do the short, temporary facing of discomfort that comes along with acceptance, rather than spending so much unnecessary time, so much of your life doing all of this fighting, fighting, fighting. So either way you go, we're not going to, I'm not going to put it lightly. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Either way you go, there's going to be discomfort involved. If you go with acceptance, there is going to be some short-term discomfort, but it's going to lead to the life that you want. If you continue to give into the bad habits, we're not going to make much progress. We're not going to get you where you want to be, and you're still going to have to go through discomfort. So either way, you're going to have to walk on some glass here. Which path do you want to go? You've got two paths. You've got one that's going to lead you to the life that you want to live, and you've got one that's the same old redundant bullshit that you've dealt with for how long, right? And both paths have a little bit of glass on them. So which way are we going? Right? So a lot of people come to me and they say, well, how do I deal with the discomfort that comes along with accepting these thoughts and feelings? And I say, well, either way, you're going to face discomfort. You've got two paths ahead of you, and neither one of them are very comfortable. Which one do you want? One leads to the life that you want, and one leads to the same old redundant bullshit that you've yet dealt with for year after year. So there is no sitting someone down and teaching them how to deal with discomfort. I can point in the right direction. I can tell you why you need to do this acceptance thing. I can tell you why acceptance works. I can tell you why it changes your brain. I can tell you how it'll heal you, and I can tell you how to do it. But as far as getting you to a point where you won't resort back to old bad habits, as far as getting you to stick with it, that's not really something you can teach. However, I can motivate and encourage you by telling you which way do you want to go, right? I can't give you any hints or tips or tricks that's going to just take the discomfort away immediately. If I could, I would. But obviously that's not a thing. But what I can do is I can sit you down and I can tell you, hey, let's look at reality for a second, right? I know this thing is not comfortable. I know it's quite uncomfortable, actually. But let's look at reality for a second. Let's look at the paths that we have to take here, right? I know you don't like the discomfort. I know it's not fun, but you've got two paths ahead of you. One leads to the life that you want, and one leads to the same old hamster wheel that you've been stuck in for however long, right? Both of them involve discomfort. So either way you go, you're going to have to face a little bit of discomfort. That's just me being blunt and being honest with you. But why not go the route that's going to lead to the life that you want, right? So if you're one of those people that you really just start to cave with the discomfort, you start to go back to the worry, you start to go back with the mental fighting with it, which we know is second fear, which we know is what second fear is a fancy term for worry, right? So if you're one of those people that cave and you go back to the worry when these thoughts and feelings are there, the blah, 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 we know that keeps you in the cycle. We know that worry activates the stress response. If you are one of those people, right, and you're like, Wonder Bro, I just can't stick with the discomfort. Okay, well, there's nothing I can tell you that's going to take that discomfort away from you immediately. If there was, I would tell you. Believe me, I would tell you. But what I can do is I can ask you that question. Which path do you want to take? Either path is going to have some discomfort involved. You're telling me that you are comfortable when you sit and worry and add all this second fear? You're telling me that's comfortable? Of course that's not comfortable. right? That's very uncomfortable. See what I'm getting at? Both paths, either path that you take has discomfort involved, right? Except one is going to lead you to the life that you want and the other is going to keep you running in circles. So, really, it's not a matter of giving you some sort of magic trick that's going to take your discomfort away. Really, it's a matter of giving you a choice. It's a matter of giving you a choice. It's a matter of sitting you down and say, think about it. Think about it. Really think about it for a second. Which path do I want to go? They're both littered in discomfort, right? Except one is short-term discomfort that's going to lead to the life that I want, and the other is long-term discomfort, and I'm just going to keep running in circles, right? So when you weigh out your options, you understand that, okay, maybe I need to continue sticking with this. Maybe I need to continue sticking with this because why not? Why not? Either way I go, I'm going to have to face discomfort. Let me do it the right way. Let me do it the right way because why not? And that sounds, like I said, I keep saying, that sounds super cliche, but it's true. Why not? Why not? Right? You can continue going the path that you're going, and you can continue to get the same results. Or you can look at the bigger picture here and you can say, yes, I have to deal with some discomfort. Yes, I have to be willing to deal with some discomfort that comes along with accepting these thoughts and feelings. But that is going to be very short lived compared to the cycle that I've been in for how long? Right? Right? So either way we go, we're going to have to deal with some discomfort, guys. And even though there's nothing I can tell you that's going to just magically take your discomfort away, I can sit you down and I can open your eyes to the bigger picture and I can say, look, which one's worth it? Right? Which one's worth it? Which one do you want to go? Because either way, we're dealing with discomfort here. So that's what I can do. Believe me, if I could just take it away, I would. Right? But I can't do that. So I can open your eyes and I can say, look, which one's more worth it? And at that point, I hope you make the right choice, right? At that point, I hope you make the right choice. Understand that when you go into this discomfort, that it's not going to last forever, but we need you to accept it while it's there. Understand that when you go into this discomfort, that it's definitely going to pay off in the end. Understand these things, but also accept and realize that discomfort is involved. All right, you guys. So that was the point of today's stream. Sticking with discomfort. It's worth it. It's worth it. It'll always be worth it. But you got to make that choice. It's worth it. It'll always be worth it. But you've got to make that choice. And when you open your eyes and say, which one do I want to go with? What I know is true. What I know is right. Healing. Retraining my brain. Or do I want to keep running in this hamster wheel? Both, okay? And both involve a little bit of suckage. Right? But let's go the right way. Let's go the right way. I hope this motivates somebody. I hope this encourages somebody. I know this is not the funnest process in the world. I know it takes effort. I know it takes work, right? Someone says, how can you accept thoughts and feelings when you have both 24/7? Everybody does. You're not different. You're not special. Anybody that's in the sensitized boat has thoughts and feelings almost 24/7. That is what it means to be sensitized. And it's not a fun process. But if you keep getting up here, blah, 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 with all the fighting and the worry and trying to debunk all the thoughts and persuade all the thoughts and fight all the feelings and fight all the thoughts, this is what keeps your nerves stressed. So there's the facts. So now you know what you got to do. You got to have these thoughts and feelings that anytime you notice that you start to get up here with the blah, 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 you got to shut that shit down and say, fuck it. It is what it is. I accept these thoughts. I accept these feelings, right? So this is how we cut the cycle into, right? This is how we cut the cycle into, and this is your job. And yes, if you are just starting out, it's going to feel like a 24-hour thing, right? It will. It will. That's what we call just starting out. It will get easier, though. I'll tell you this. I'll give you this. It will get easier as time goes on. But you can't make excuses. You can't make excuses. You know your job. Get it done. What is the two main keys, chat? When you have these thoughts and feelings, accept them. Don't add the worry to them. If you catch yourself adding the worry, catch it, turn it into fuck it, right? And then live your life. That is the two main keys in the nutshell that's going to teach your brain that all is well instead of keeping your anxiety levels high. Takes time, takes effort, takes work. So take something from this, chat. Take something from this and get started, because the main point is you're going to face discomfort either way. You're going to face discomfort either way. You might as well go the right direction, right? You might as well go the right direction, because there's nothing I can tell you to make this disappear unless you stop getting involved with the worry habit. Worry activates the stress response, and that's just fact. So we've got to work on that. All right, chat. Whew, that was a mouthful. With that being said, we will move on over to the post stream. All right. Let's see who we got here. I don't feel lonely when I'm with her. I don't understand what you're talking about. Let me see. Uh, okay, I've got some catching up to do apparently, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Let me see. Let me scroll way up here. What's up, Ace? Welcome, Ace. How you doing, dude? Uh, 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 let's see. Oh shit! Oh shit! Are you serious? Holy shit, that's huge. Will, is that who Ace is? Is that who Ace is? I don't know. Will, dude, with the $100 tip says, I just want to take a second and really thank you for all you have done for me. I know it's been a while. That's because I've actually been living my life without anxiety. I don't have enough money in the world to pay you for what you have done. I am forever thankful. Will, you do not have to apologize, dude. I'm glad to see you out there living your life again. It's good to see you, though. And holy shit, thank you for the $100 tip, man. I appreciate you. Guys, can we please get a round of applause? Please take a second to give a round of applause in the chat for my boy Will. Moving us on to a 44-day streak. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much, Will. I appreciate you. That is wow, wow. Need to take a second to absorb that one. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Holy shit. That's huge. It's good to see you, dude. I didn't recognize. I knew that there was somebody who was an admin named Ace, but I was like, who is that? I'm not really sure. That must be Will. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. You're awesome, dude. Seriously, that's huge. Thank you, thank you. Wow, crazy. All right. Yeah, bro, I was trolling with my uncle's pick. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, I didn't know I had an admin named Ace, but that's cool. Now it's all starting to come together. Thank you so much, Will. I appreciate you, dude. Like I said, don't apologize, man. I'm glad to see you out there living your life again without anxiety. Congrats. Congrats. That's what happens when you listen, folks. You got to use it, man. You got to use it. You can be right there with Will. Absolutely. Every single one of you are capable. Let's see. Okay. Holy shit, Will. Thank you, dude. Let's see. I missed the story. Yesterday, I told my girlfriend that I've been having a lot of fun, but I need time to myself. I asked if I could have next weekend to myself. She said that was okay, but it makes her sad. Um, let's see. I've been feeling overwhelmed with all the time I've spent with my girlfriend. I spend 80% of my free time with her. I normally spend all day with her. Um, okay, so are you asking me what I think about that? What I think about your decision to tell her that you need some space? Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with making that request. And let me tell you, I'll tell you this right now, and this is me being extremely blunt with you. If she is a mature individual, if she is a mature individual who is ready and capable of having a mature relationship, she will have no problem with you requesting some time to yourself. However, if she gives you any sort of red flags over the fact that you requested some time to yourself when you've been spending most of your time with her, if she gives you red flags over that and turns that into a big deal, and there's nothing wrong with her being a little upset about it, oh, I miss you. But if she turns that into a big deal, like actually makes that into a problem, that is a huge red flag in my opinion, right? And yeah, I would look out for that. Absolutely nothing wrong with needing some time to yourself. All right, let's see what else we got here. I've missed so many comments, comments. Excellent way to approach that, Joseph. Congrats, dude. That's what we call working on second fear. Congrats on cutting out that worry. Is wishing for more discomfort a good strategy? Because I often think I accept, but I'm really just letting the storm flood through each time. Letting the storm flood through each time is acceptance. I would say that is acceptance. You said not the same as acceptance. No, that sounds like acceptance to me. Don't overthink it. As long as you're not adding worry to the thoughts and feelings, you're accepting. Allow it to happen, right? Don't get involved mentally with the thoughts and feelings. It is what it is. Very Very overused little catchphrase there, but it's a very good one if you truly think about it. So as long as you're doing that, you're doing good. Live your life, don't fight with any of it. Let's see. What else we got here? What's up, Kevin? How are you? I'm doing good, man. How you doing, Kevin? Will, oh my God, thank you for contributing. Yes, Will, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. That's huge. What's up, Maddie? Good to see you. Wonder Bro pulling up with a Lamborghini next live. Yeah, I wish, dude. Wonder Bro pulling up with maybe a mortgage payment this month. Maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm a real one. I'll always come back and thank you no matter what. You helped me when I was at my lowest, and I won't ever forget it at Vacate Fear. Thank you so much, Will. That really means a lot to me, dude. Like I said, you don't have to apologize. It's awesome. It's awesome when I get people in here, and then it's like a bittersweet thing. I don't see them for a very long time. You know, some of them don't come back ever, and that's fine. But it's a bittersweet thing, right? Because I do what I do so that you can get out there again. I do what I do so that you can live life again. And the fact that you're doing just that makes everything that I do worth it. So congrats, dude, and thank you again for the tip, man. That's huge. Let's see. Wonder Bro, exactly. She doesn't turn it into a big deal. I just feel guilty. Well, you don't have to feel guilty. If she's not turning it into a big deal and she's respecting the fact that you need some alone time, especially after you've been spending so much time with her, that's very good on her. That's very mature of her. As long as she doesn't turn it into a big deal, then there's no red flags there, in my opinion. As far as you feeling guilty about requesting some time to yourself, you don't have to feel guilty ever for taking care of yourself. That's something that you should be doing. That's something that you should be practicing. Self-respect and self-care. You definitely don't have to feel guilty about that. And let me tell you, if you want this relationship to work out, because I know you guys just got together recently, it's not like you're married, right? So if you want this relationship to actually work out, it's probably going to be very beneficial that you do have a little bit of alone time, right? We don't want to burn that out too quickly. Let's see what else we got. Jay Andrews wondering what I do. I used to be a fry cook. Then I started YouTube. Now I do YouTube full time and coaching. What else we got? Yeah, I used to be a fry cook before this, and then before that, I used to push around shopping carts. That was real fun. Um, and now I get to do what I love to do, thanks to you guys. Instant Mint. I'm 99% sure she knows how much I care about her. Wonder Bro, would you grant Lucy's trusted member so she can be a part of the gift war? I seen that over there, Mike. She should have it. Yeah, she should have it now. I gave that to her a little while ago. She should have that trusted member. Yeah, you definitely can't let the worry take over in relationships. So everything that you learn here, guys, applies to your real life too. So if you're going around doing all this extra worry, you get a thought, maybe my boyfriend, girlfriend doesn't love me. You get a thought, maybe blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. And you go down that rabbit hole. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to be extremely stressed, and it's not going to make your relationship any better. So the stuff that you learn here, good life advice, either take action, right? Either take action, but either way, going down that rabbit hole is not going to help you. That's awesome. Yeah, I used to be a fry cook. Used to flip fish. Before that, I used to push around shopping carts. Neither one that I was really thrilled about. And then I started YouTube, and I was like, shit, this is working out. So, yeah, I get to do what I love, and I get to help you guys in the meantime, and just everybody wins, and it's awesome. I love it. Wonder Bro, really, wow, thank you. Absolutely, dude. You have to have time to yourself, and that's not something you should feel guilty about. You might feel a little bit guilty about it because you don't want to hurt her feelings or whatever, but don't go down that rabbit hole too far. Accept your feelings, accept your thoughts, but what do we not want to do? We don't want to go down the rabbit hole. So the same thing applies here. Just like what you've been learning with your anxiety, yes, this stuff absolutely applies to your real life as well. Now, Mint. Mint, we've been working with you for a while, Mint. So I can see how you would say, I feel like I need some time to myself. Can we hang out next week? I started worrying. Oh my God, there must be a reason they are saying no to hanging out with me. Yeah. So that's what it's like to be an overthinker. But here's the thing: if my boy needs some alone time, my boy needs some alone time. And whether or not his girlfriend decides to go down the rabbit hole on that, it's not his fault, not his problem, right? So maybe she should come watch the channel sometime, right? If that's the way she's thinking. But she seems to be handling it well. I don't think she's going down the rabbit hole like that. What's up? What's up, Tony? Welcome, dude. Wonder bro, I keep having thoughts telling me that I'm not educated enough about anxiety and so I can't fully recover. Are you responding to those thoughts with fuck it is what it is? Because if you're not responding to those thoughts with that and you are going down the rabbit hole, then there's your problem, right? You're not using the advice. So let's get it. Let's turn it around. Let's get back on track. What else? Man, I'm behind on comments today. You guys are burning the chat up today. I love to see it. I'm an insurance agent, work from home, bad for my DPDR, but need to make a living. Absolutely need to make a living. I understand that I guess my problem is engaging with the mental worry aspect because I'm become very pretty good at dealing with a moderate to high level of anxiety discomfort. Absolutely, the problem will always be going down that rabbit hole. It's crazy when you start to recover. Your mind is like, no, this is bad way. Yeah, I mean, you're not used to it. You're used to the anxiety state, so it's going to feel a bit odd to switch back into quote unquote normal living. But you'll gradually get used to that. A fry cook that now lives off Hot Pockets and hard cheese sticks. Absolutely. I actually lost a front tooth to a hard cheese stick once. Not the highlight of my career. Yes, 100% agree, Wonder Bro. Absolutely. But according to my boy, I mean, she seems to be taking it all right. Now, if she starts going down those rabbit holes of, oh my God, he needs time to himself. What did I do? Hopefully, she'll bring that up and he can address that and they can communicate. Communication is key. So hopefully she'll bring it up rather than just keep going down that rabbit hole. But it seems like she's handling it all right. I reassured her that her worries are not true. All right, yeah. I mean, like I said, people can work themselves up by going down the rabbit hole. I mean, that's the reason you're all here, right? So this advice absolutely does apply to your real life as well. Absolutely does apply to your real life as well. Maybe send her a link, get her over here on the channel. She'll learn about that rabbit hole. We can teach her a thing or two. Yeah, exactly, Mint. If you can have alone time without feelings changing, then why can't that be the case for your partner as well? Exactly. Exactly. We tend to take things very personally. Why do we tend to take things personally, chat? We tend to take things personally because we do what? We have the thoughts, we have the feelings, we go down the rabbit hole, we create this big old mess, right? Instead of just accepting the thoughts and accepting the feelings, we go down the rabbit hole and we make a big old mess out of it. And before you know it, our feelings are hurt and we're all upset, and then we just mess things up for no reason. So that damn rabbit hole, that damn rabbit hole. Did you see Far Cry 6? If yes, what do you think about it? I've seen commercials for Far Cry 6 a time or two, and it looks really good. But I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of the same as the other Far Cries in a way. I mean, I get that they're probably all going to be, kind of the same concept, but I don't know. I quit playing the Far Cries after Far Cry 4, I believe. Wonder Bro, did you make Krabby Patties? I mostly fried fish at that job. I mostly fried fish, French fries, burgers, that kind of thing. Yeah, that kind of thing. Good old classic fast food. Good old classic fried food. I feel kind of frantic. I hope you listen. Are you listening to the advice, Craig? We got to get you using that advice. We got to get you to get out of that mental thinking. It's an is what it is to these thoughts and feelings. No more going down the rabbit hole, but you got to make the effort to do that. Nobody can do it for you, right? You got to catch it. Got to catch it. We've been so busy talking, we haven't got any music going. But it's been a It's been a packed stream today, so that's cool. If you guys all want to take a second, if you enjoyed the stream today, just to give it a quick like, I would really appreciate it. And in the meantime, let's get some music going. Yeah, they're kind of all the same, dude. They really are. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Far Cry games are great, but they're kind of all the same. I just quit playing them. Good games, but really repetitive. Did you ever get burnt out at the job? You know, back before I knew about acceptance, I got burnt out over a lot of things. A lot of things, not just the job. Just a lot of things in general. I was easily burnt out because, you know, I was in my head all day. I was following every single thought, every single feeling. There was no acceptance there whatsoever. So not only did, you know, jobs burn me out, a lot of things burnt me out, right? What do you think about the new GTA trilogy announcement? Are you talking about the remasters? Is that what you're talking about? Like where they plan on remastering it? You know that would be awesome if it's a nice remaster. But if it's one of those remasters where they just slap like a new texture over things, then that's kind of boring. But if they take the time and actually make it a true remaster, that would be a lot of fun. Start my new job tomorrow. Nice, Tony. That's awesome, dude. I've mentioned it like every stream. Hey, you've got every right to be proud of yourself, dude. Don't feel bad about that. You've got absolutely every right to be proud of yourself, and you should be. Not only that, but your comments motivate and inspire other people. Oh, you mean physically get burned? Physically get burned. Yes, yes. There was a lot of times where I would go to drop fish, and I would get that, you know, that splatter. The splatter. Oof, didn't feel good. Didn't feel good, man. Didn't feel good. If you've never been burnt by like hot grease before, it's not the best feeling in the world. Come home smelling like a damn trout every day. I mean, I had a fairly normal life before sensitization, right? Like jobs and school and all that stuff. Not that anxiety wasn't a part of it, because anxiety was definitely a part of it. It didn't boil over until sensitization until later on, right? And I had several bouts of sensitization. Then I had to learn about acceptance, and now here we are with the YouTube channel. But before sensitization, you know, I lived a fairly normal life, but anxiety still played a huge part in it. Anxiety still played a huge part in it, and it wasn't until later that it kind of all boiled over and I became full-blown sensitized. But I feel like that's the way it goes for most people, though. Like, that's just the kind of obvious cycle. You spend most of your life being an anxious person with anxious traits. Those kind of tend to boil up and boil over for some people, and you become sensitized, and then you really have to buckle down and learn about what's going on. It was never my intention, though. I'll be honest. It was never my intention to make a YouTube channel and then, you know, do that full time. I mean, I thought to myself a time or two that would be cool. I didn't think it would happen, but now here we are, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. What's up, Lucy? I'm going to take a nap. I'm exhausted. Enjoy it, dude. That's what happened to me at Red Robin's. I used to get burned all the time. I mean, it was my fault, right? I can't blame anybody. I'd rush and throw that shit in there too hard, drop it from too far up, you know. So it's my fault, but yeah, that shit don't feel good. Yeah, absolutely, man. I agree with that. Feel like I can't heal at times. Well, you got to stop going down that rabbit hole. That's you. That's all you. There's nothing outside of you telling you that you can't heal. If you get a thought that says you can't heal, are you responding to that thought with "it is what it is" and then getting back to living? If you're not doing that, that's your problem, and you've got to start that. You've got to start doing that, Craig. We got to get you to start doing that, man. We got to do it. We got to do it at some point. Let's get started. Gotta stay out of those rabbit holes, Craig. It's so important. Hey, that's absolutely no problem, Mitch. You're not spamming the chat. Don't worry about it. I agree with what you told him, though. I mean, you can offer her a little bit of reassurance over the relationship, right? We're talking about a relationship. We're not necessarily talking about anxiety. I guess anxiety does play a role in it, but you can give her a little bit of reassurance. You can reassure her that everything is fine with the relationship, right? That's called communication. But at that point, if she continues to go down the rabbit hole, that's that's on her. So she needs to learn about acceptance, right? Communication is absolutely key to any relationship, but once that's done, once you've done your part, I mean, if they continue to go down the rabbit hole after you've already done your communicating, then that's kind of on them, and they should probably stop by the channel and learn a thing or two, right? Right? Sanchez, dude. Sanchez keeping the Halloween spirit alive. I love it. I love it. Oh, guess what, Chad? I actually, this doesn't, it's not very big news, but I did do a TikTok today. I did a TikTok. Yay. Yay, TikTok. Go me. Made a TikTok for the first time in like a month. So if you follow me on TikTok, go check it out. Now I just need to do a YouTube short and we'll be all caught up. We'll be all caught up. And if you're not following me on TikTok, you definitely should be. Vacate fear. I miss the ad. I always miss the ads. Alright, let's see here. Is going to work necessary for fully recovering from anxiety? What are the two keys, man? You'll have everything you need that's necessary for recovering from anxiety. Live your life doesn't necessarily mean you have to do anything specific. It just means that you need to do anything but lay on the couch or lay in bed going down these mental rabbit holes, right? That's what live your life means. So there's not like little necessities, like little details that you got to make sure you do. Use the two main keys. Be general about it, right? Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it. Maddie says, just share it. I don't have TikTok. Maddie's so sassy today. Maddie, why are you so sassy today? Alright, sassy pants. I guess I'll post it just for you. Just for you. I'm kidding, Maddie. I'm kidding. Maddie is our Discord secretary, so she keeps things running smoothly. We gotta have her around. All right, let's see. If I post it on Twitter, right? Is that how you can watch it? I already posted it in the Discord. Maybe you can watch it from there. Just stopping by to say hi. What's up, Excalibur? Hope you're having a good day, dude. I have a balance issues and I need to concentrate on my walk. Is that from anxiety? Well, I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose you. I can't say yes or no to that, right? But I can say this. I can say that anxiety can cause dizziness or balance issues. Yes, I can say that. Hi, Wonder Bro and all. What's up, John? Welcome, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Maddie is the eyes and ears of the Discord. Yes, Maddie is our Discord secretary. If you need information on any Discord member, just hit Maddie up. she's got it wrote down in her fucking dick book or whatever that was. I don't know. Is a little journal with a dick on it. That's all I remember. Anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about is probably so confused right now. Let's see. I love Sanchez with his little Halloween emojis. Yeah, balance issues very common with anxiety, dizziness as well. I often worry others think I'm very annoying. Well, that sounds like a rabbit hole you're too invested in, right, Mitt? Right, right. Accept those thoughts, but don't go down the rabbit hole. You know, I didn't even notice that she had like a little like journal that had a you know what? We're not even gonna talk. It's just confusing. People are gonna take that the wrong way. I see another Vegas trip down in the horizon next week. Nice, Brian. Get it, dude. Live your life. Hey, if that's what you want to do, Brian, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I have a funny walk because I got jelly legs. Wasn't it Dr. Claire Weeks who said somewhere quite specifically in one of her books that just keep walking? Your legs will still get you from point A to point B. I think she said something along those lines. I think she says something along those lines. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she said there's still perfectly good legs or something like that. I think I just love seeing how content Sanchez is with just like sitting there and putting all of his Halloween emotes. He's never gets tired of it. I can see him now on his phone just spamming the shit out of that. Just so happy. I love it. I'm here for it. So basically, what Dr. Claire Weeks is saying there about the dizziness or the off balance walk is that just keep going. Don't worry about it. Don't add the second fear. Just keep going. So again, what she's basically telling you there is be quiet. Don't add to the worry. Don't worry over the thoughts and feelings, right? That's a good way to put it, Cassie. Just and whatever, right? It seems simple because it is simple, but actually doing it, you gotta work on it. Takes work, takes practice, definitely takes some effort. Another huge shout out to my boy Will, man. That was crazy with the $100 tip, dude. I appreciate you. I don't even know if you're still here, but thank you so much for that, Will. Appreciate it, dude. Less investigation into these thoughts and feelings. Yeah. How can you at people on the phone? I don't know if you can. Can you? If you're putting the little at symbol and it's not giving you anything, then you probably can't. I mean, to be fair, as far as like as far as things as like CBD oil goes and stuff, like it might help some people, whatever, like take the edge off, but you could probably bathe in it, and if you're still adding that much second fear, I don't know how far you're gonna get. How long did I suffer from anxiety? I was always an anxious kid. So if you want to say anxiety in general, I suffered my entire life, really. If you want to say sensitization, you know, I had my bouts. So it really depends on which way you want to look at it. A virtual meetup or a meetup, some sort of meetup. I mean, that would be cool. That's something you normally do when you have a much larger following. So maybe one day when that happens, but as of right now, you know, something like that would not bring, you know, it wouldn't be worth the time. But maybe one day when we have a larger following, we can do something like that. Because you got to think, 10,000 odd subscribers, yeah, sounds like a big number. But you go doing meetups and stuff, and you might have like a handful of those people show up. Maybe that's a big maybe. So that's normally something you do when you have a much larger following. And and you can't you also can't forget what the channel is themed around. You know, the anxiety. You got to take that into consideration. So there goes your handful. So the handful that would have showed up, or they're not going to show up because they're having panic attacks. So ha, I'm a comedic genius. The Panic Express. There you go. There you go, dude. He's avoiding meeting us. Kate, you would not come to my meetup. You don't like me enough to come to my meetup. So windy here in California today. It's like 70 odd degrees here today. It feels actually really good. Stuck on a subway train. I would just like go around to each individual person and be like, well, you're obviously not following the advice. You're not either. And you in the back there, you're not following it. And you in the back, I see you on fucking Google, so you're not following it. You guys listen to any fucking thing I say? No. Apparently not. I'm going home. I just need to clear my head. I feel that, Brian. Been there, done that, dude. there would definitely be the one guy on Google for a fact. Don't be that guy. How many ads today? How many ads can you possibly fit into one video? Come on. Let's see. I wanted to ask something. What would you like to ask, Arnold? Oh wait, you already asked. Says that for you. I'm not saying USA as usual. You are the most important man in the world, so I tried living like that. That makes me selfish. You know, there's nothing wrong with doing things that you like to do, and I think that's what people mean by that. I wouldn't look too deeply into it. See, that's your problem. You investigate too deeply into it. So somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, there's nobody more important in your life than you, so take care of yourself." You know, somebody comes up and says that to you, which is a pretty generic thing to say, and then you investigate the shit out of that. That's the habit we're trying to break. Too much investigation going on, too much overcomplication, right? Wonder Bro, what are you doing for Halloween? For Halloween, I might possibly be carving some pumpkins. And making some cute Halloween TikToks with my lady friend. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. We'll see. We'll see. I will tell you this, Kevin. I will tell you this involving your question. And I have to say this, you know, don't take it the wrong way. I have to. My hands are tied when I get a comment like that. I have to say that if you're actually serious about that, you should definitely seek out some sort of professional help. However, if they are just intrusive negative thoughts, I will say that you already know how to treat those, right? You've listened to today's stream. You know exactly that we don't want to investigate. We want to accept. However, I hope you understand why when I get a question like that, my hands are tied. I have no choice but to say, you know, seek this, seek that. It's just something I have to say. So. Should I change my name to Mr. Investigator? Hopefully not, dude. Hopefully we get you away from that habit. Are you dressing up? We thought about dressing up in like some matching stuff and taking some like pictures, so maybe. It's a maybe. I wanted to do Michael Myers. And she wanted to do Scream. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not quite sure yet. I appreciate that, Cassie. I appreciate it. It's just that anytime anyone says the S word, right? Anytime anyone says the S word, I have no choice but to say that, just in case. You get what I'm saying? Not that those intrusive negative thoughts are not uncommon, because they are very, very common. But there's a difference between those negative intrusive thoughts, which is what I think Kevin has, and somebody being serious about that. There's a big difference there, and I have no choice but to say that anytime anybody drops the big old S word there. But in Kevin's case, I'm pretty confident that he's got the advice he needs. You've all got the advice you need, and you need to use it, and you'll see a big difference. How many cats do I have? About 4. Yeah, I mean it's just to cover my ass kind of thing, you know. Although I can pretty confidently say, you know, negative intrusive thoughts. That's what's going on. Yeah, about 4, man. I used to have 5, and I got really hungry one day. The rest is history. Why so many ads today? What is going on, dude? There we go. Has anybody here ever seen the movie Tax Collector? I just watched that today and it was actually really good. If you're a movie person, I would recommend it. It's got that one dude in it. What's that crazy dude's name? Shia LaBeouf. You know, even Stevens. Really good movie. I recommend it. You and me both, man. I did not see that coming. Oh, I'm not talking about ads like on my stream, Cassie. I'm talking about ads in the music. Ads in the music. Like I'm playing music from my browser on YouTube right now, and you guys can, you know, hear it because I'm capturing my desktop audio, and sometimes that music has ads in it. Tax Collector, what genre? It's like a gory, like shoot 'em up. It's like a gory shoot 'em up movie, like about gangs and stuff. It's one of the more violent movies I've seen in quite a while. Yeah, there you go. Oh, no problem, Cassie. I know it's kind of confusing, but it's just ads on the music that I'm playing in the background because it's just a YouTube video of free music, and they've got ads on it. And if I don't catch them in time, you guys can hear them. And if I don't catch them in time, I normally get emails saying your video is still live. However, it features copyrighted content. Blah 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 blah. Come on, you guys don't like a good bloodbath? There's some good movies. You know, a head cut off here, a head cut off there. You know, good movie. Yeah, masterpiece. Kate agrees with me. Kate agrees with me. I mean, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But it is a really good movie. It had a really good story. Did you know, and you can Google this, that when octopuses get pissy, they punch fish? I'm not joking. Laugh in one of the videos when I learned about that. I seen that in a meme the other day, actually, on Facebook. That when, like when an octopus is in a bad mood, it just punches the shit out of what's ever around it. Like just punches a fish in the face. I thought that was amazing, actually. Hell yeah, Kate. Hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have passed that 1 hour mark. It's been absolutely an honor hanging out with you guys today. I really appreciate you watching. On a very serious note, I know we joke around a lot, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for all you do. Happy to have this community here. Awesome community, awesome family. I'll see you guys over on the Discord. Thank you so much for all that you do, and I can only hope that I can repay you with what I do. So thank you guys. I love you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Help this channel grow. Let's get this out there to more people that need it. Right? We can't get to the people that need this shit unless we grow the channel. So hit that like button. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you very, very soon. And until next time, as always, I'll play your song today. Until next time, as always, stay awesome. That's because you think too much, Mint.
Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer. I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No, did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a low life, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored, careful what you wishing for. I'm a stone cold